Hello and welcome to this tournament replay battle. It's from the Aggony Flash tournament on the opening day release of Total War Thrones of Britannia, and this was round 1. We saw RTK Taj versus Sacred Band William. Taj is playing as Sudreyar, William Strat, Clut. Strat, of course. They got a football team? I'm not sure. So it was at the Battle of Conno, and here we see 2 berserkers, and the rest are some kind of axemen with 4 spears. So general, 2, 3, 4 melee cav, 2 missile cav, I want to say 4 Taj. Strat, 4 spears, 1, 2, 3, 7 swords, 1, 2, 4 bows, 4 melee cav, and this general's a melee cav. I'll show the exact units. Let's start the battle. So the map, it's a nice little fielded area, little wooded area. This is going to be useful. Let's have a look at William's units. So Welsh horsemen, scouts. This general is a Tulu, scouts, and Welsh horse raiders. Welsh mail swords, Welsh armoured swords, mail swords. Yeah. So as we saw on the load up screen, it's a sword line. He's got these 4 Cantref spearmen, the old Cantref. Yeah. So there is cheap fodder to screen off the enemy, and 4 longbowmen. A beautifully balanced build. Taj has, from what I saw, so Eastmen scouts, those skirmishers, 1 mailed, 1 standard horseman there. Over this side, Eastern horseman, 2 standards, 1 scout. So like his cav contingent. Put some spears. The all Eastern spears. Remember, this was the first day, so these guys were testing as much as anything, seeing what worked. Taj had already set up on the axeman. Going to God, a lovely unit. The axemen were going to be his standout units, and he'd only brought 2 berserkers. As the day progressed, we learnt that berserkers were OP. I don't think William had played much at all, because we have since learnt that swords, they fill a very similar role to axes, but axes do it so much better due to the armour piercing, due to the amount of damage they inflict. So I think swords have yet to find their place in the Thrones of Britannia. I hope they will find a place. There may be a couple of units that work, but by and large they're underwhelming. So Taj doing a great little surround. He's got this flank coming here, this other flank going over there. Let's see what the skirmish are doing, but they're getting fired on. Taj doesn't want to lose too many men for nothing. Good use of the woods there. Protects his unit just a little bit. Taj really wants to be taking out some of these cav with the jav cav. He's trying a little move on the archers. If he can get through that gap, it's going to be a great move. Now he needs a hit, which he has done, and run. I'm not convinced it was a gain. He has disrupted the firing, but he's lost more men than he killed. This is definitely a bad move from Taj. These Eastern Horsemen need to get out of there. He's having a little nosy with his units at the other side of the field. Just scoping out, seeing what's going on. But yeah, it's clear that Taj has spent more money on infantry than his enemy, William, so he may as well try and close this gap. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Yeah, this. I mean, the must be historically accurate, but got all these Welsh male swordsmen from the faction of Strat, Clut, which is Strathclyde, up in Scotland. Which they're all Celts, and the English would eventually encroach and split the two nations apart, forming Scotland and Wales. I guess that's how it happened. Here we go. And the archers firing on the general, getting a couple of kills. But here you go. You get the charges. So Taj is engaging on as many these frontline units as can. He's just trying to screen off with his spears, so that's nice micro. I don't think Eastern Spearmen will beat the armoured swords. And we get the cav engagements going on. I noticed the general. He's getting involved in the battle. So Taj's horsemen doing a good number on the scout horsemen. But the Welsh horse are holding off a little bit better. Well, they were on the other side. Oh, these are the Welsh horse raiders. So these two units have been taken out. It's exposed these archers and these archers. That's a great move by Taj. William, once he'd lost these cav units, had nothing that he could use to protect his missile units, and that's gonna create a massive gain for Taj, because infantry wise Taj always had the better army. He's now winning with cav, and missiles are pretty much standard. That's a good move though, but by William, but he's going to have to risk his general to do it. What happened to Taj? Taj's general's in this blob. That's not a good engagement though. He's got 4 units blobbed up against 1. So that's probably the first big mistake Taj is making. But at this stage of the battle, is it that important? Sees Tulu in the back. I'm not going to rout that. But yeah, look at the back lines of William. There's lots starting to rout. And Taj is losing a couple of cav units at the moment. But that's his general wavering. William's general is wavering. It's down to his dead. So let us see what that does. Taj has still got these Eastern Scouts roaming behind. He's got a unit of Eastern Horsemen coming back. Another unit of Eastern Scouts. William's flank has collapsed. If Taj can just start enveloping these lines. Yep. What we see, this is going one way. Holes are appearing in William's defences. Taj is doing some great hammer and anvil with the cav units he's got there, and because Strat Clud's morale is down anyway, this is only going to end up with a mass rout soon. I think that was a near flawless battle from Taj. To be honest, it was quite beautiful in how it flowed, and this is not even what would become the meta of the early days of Thrones of Britannia. Nearly called it Game of Thrones. So with that, Taj will advance to round 2 of the Aggony Flash tournament. Let's see a bit of up close action. Now C8 have made the game quite slow, which is useful for me. Close victory, the enemy is broken. Death and Dishonour are theirs today, but only by a single sword stroke. I don't think it was that close. And as you can see, Axis all doing pretty decent. The Berserker's doing great. One cav unit getting a lot of kills. The rest not so great. And for William, yeah, there's one sword there getting a very good amount of kills. Taj did a great job of shutting down these archers. If these had been able to fire all their arrows on their right targets, these numbers could have been much greater. But Taj really, by winning that one flank quickly with his cav, was able to pounce on these. So yeah, good battle. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon.